Guys, Real Spartan here for episode 11. Now, the last time I went to the cove and did a boss there was the Siren, which, you know, recording failed. So yeah, this is going to be an actual episode of that. I'm going to bring out the same party as I did last time because they worked out fine. I got a new bounty hunter that I'm removing Ruminator for, and I locked in on guard. You can remove a quirk and lock in a quirk at the same time at the sanitarium, because he had kleptomaniac when I got him. I really want on guard though, it's really good. So still have the same stuff as I had on last time, except, you know, I went through another mission to give some stress relief to these guys. 15 food is enough. Always bring 4 shovels. 2 herbs. Actually 3 herbs and 3 herbs and 8 torches. And 2 keys. Okay, let's start this.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
So this is the crew. It's an unholy base boss, and there's a little trick to this fight.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
So the boss could be either here or here. I'm going to say it's here though. There's a trick to this boss fight if you have a man-at-arms or a bounty hunter, or in fact even an abomination.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
But as you see, I don't have any of those. I might be able to do it with the heli because it just requires strong stun skills. Actually, the Houndmaster would be perfect here with his blackjack, because there's a little enemy that the crew summons, or should I say the captain summons. The captain is the one who summons the crew, and if you stun that enemy, it will greatly help you. So you see, I still have that Ancestor's Candle on me. I really like this trinket. I should probably give Dismas's head to someone other than Dismas to actually use it. Let's see, Thrall, Octopus Man, and some tentacle things. Okay. What's my chance to stun? Let's see, that's 80, that's pretty much 90%. 65% chance to stun. I'll take it. And it failed. Rest in peace. Nice dodge. I say nice dodge a lot, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. So as always, kill the Thrall before it explodes.
Maintain the offensive.
Blackjack isn't bad here. Maybe I should do target whistle to take down the pelagic guy. Now I'll get rid of the jellyfish. Actually, Sacrificial Stab is more effective because this is just 6 to 10 and this is 8 to 13.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So we completely annihilated their team. Guys, notice the vessel had 8 speed on her turn. Oh, she had early riser as well. Okay. Nice ones on that one. Okay, so I'm going to target whistle to remove that protection of his. There we go. And 7, not bad. Notice that these are early game enemies and they do 2 bully damage per round.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That is rather worrisome.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I give him the stun stone, and actually I might do that if I can remember to before the boss fight. Stunning the crew itself is not very useful because it takes 3 turns, I believe. Goddamn trap.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Yeah, losing 20 dodge is not recommended. And 5 speed, of course, as well. Let's see, there's a giant clam here. Iron Swan should do. Iron Swan missed. That's the first time it's missed. By the way, when these enemies become level 3, that spearfishing ability gains the pull effect, so it'll pull you on space if it hits you. Let's see, Hound's Harry, not bad.
The ground quakes.
Of course you dodge it, you stupid acolyte. Seaward Slash, not good.
Impressive.
Yeah, take that, vile fiend. Somehow Rent for the Old Gods bleeds a lot more than you'd think it would. I mean, it has a pretty high base, so where was I going with this? I don't know.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's like I have Alzheimer's. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Get off my lawn, you kids.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I'm old, I have proof. Hey, you kids, get off the lawn. It seems true. Most crotchety old people do have problems with young people on their lawns. I wish there were more Futurama episodes. Target listening for no reason because he's gonna bleed out. There we go. Yes, heal for 21. I totally didn't want you to do that last turn. More disease charms.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And you should remind yourself to not doubt me. Oh, I've got to move my Vestal to the back. By the way, if you bring a Jester to this fight, make sure they have Finale, because it's really good. Are you serious? God damn it. So, I want to get rid of the ones that use Seaward Slash first, because Seaward Slash is a strong attack, while Spearfishing isn't as good. So, this one can die first. Wicked Hack this one. There we go. And Hound's Harry should be able to kill this guy. And Spearfishing, of course. Hound's Harry. There we go. Killed him without the need of the whatchamacallit. Why do you have extra damage? Oh, it's just the trinket, okay. Could probably kill them with Abyssal Artillery. There we go. Adrenaline Rush, and if I get the chance, heal. Nope, didn't think so.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Keep getting trinkets. At least the Book of Intuition is a good trinket. The Bass Relic, oh. Okay, you can interact with it. I was going to interact with it anyway. Weapon Tinker, negative 20% weapon upgrade cost. That's good. Nice and simple, but it'll do. It saves you a pretty good chunk of cash. I forgot to change my party position. God damn it. Luckily, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, the Vestal's just going to use Divine Comfort anyway. In fact, the Vestal is more tanky than the Houndmaster. Sure, the Houndmaster can dodge more, but the Vestal has more health. Actually, she doesn't. Why doesn't she? Why doesn't she? Oh yeah, because the Houndmaster has Tough, of course. Okay, never mind. Barbaric Yob, I'll use that, just to get rid of these guys' turns. Hound's Harry stacks up pretty well in the later levels of... How did the Acolyte not go anywhere? Like, why did they go for last? They have 7 speed. If anything would make sense, it would have been that she goes before this guy. Chop you up, feed you to the floor. There we go, that's how you do it. Don't want to kill this guy immediately. That'll kill him next turn, okay. So then you can have a chance to heal. This attack can crit, but I don't think it really does anything other than give you some stress relief. Give me the loot.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Throw out the key. I'll take the portrait. End up camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
So the occultist has some stress. I don't really care though because, you know, he gets the tentacle idol again. Sharpened spear is always good. At least the hound is actually going to be pretty good probably. Extra scouting chance. Pray or chant. Chant is probably the best I'm gonna get. Could have abandoned hope there, but you know. Oh sure, I'll do it anyway. It didn't even affect the Houndmaster. Even though, you know, 11 and 14 stress. Why did they gain that much?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I don't understand. And extra 1,000 such gold. Hey look, it's the fish that contains the rubies. It's never gonna get over that joke. Keep the herbs with me in case I find some coral in this hallway. Didn't find any coral in this hallway. Rest in pepperonis. Good thing I kept those herbs with me.
Such missteps are the exception.
Didn't want to lose that
the rule.
20 dodge. I activated that torch a bit early.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
So here's what he does. He uses all hands on deck, which attempts to pull you and summons this drowned puller. And the drowned puller has a lot of bleed resist, of course, because he's unholy. The thing is, even though he's unholy, he can bleed. Only 60%. Now, he will use an attack. Yeah, you see that buff? His extra protection, stun, blight, and bleed. He'll attack the unit in the front here, so he's going to attack my Hellion with his anchor. And that's going to make it so he can't do anything, but my Hellion will gain stress over time, and its position can't change. And then, the crew will gain the extra stun, blight, and bleed resist. I don't think it gains the protection buff, but I have been proven wrong before. So, the way you win this is you basically stun this puller. I have a 94% chance of this will work. Should have gave him the stun stone. He's not Eldritch, so the sacrificial stab won't do extra. But still good. I probably should have actually hit him with the Hellion, the little guy. So boarding crutch, it's a bleed attack. It's pretty effective as well. Mutiny is a debuff of damage. It's not very effective. All hands on deck, not good. Yeah, I'll just attack this guy. Boarding crutch. Gotta move back. The thing about this is the Jester has an attack in the front line called Finale that it does an extra 50% damage of your base, and then it applies for trinkets and stuff. Has a high crit chance and decent accuracy. Basically, when the crew will do that and pull the Jester to the front, the Jester will then use Finale, which does a lot of damage and then moves the Jester back to the back row. Good news, Hound's Harry. Didn't deal enough damage to this guy. There you go, you're dead. And since he used all his turns, he can't summon another crew member until next turn. Which he will do, but
great is the weapon that
I don't really care if he does. All hands on deck. I'm gonna heal right now. Healing is necessary, always. Boarding crutch. Stop with the boarding crutch. As you get higher up in the ranks and levels, boarding crutch becomes less and less of a dangerous attack. That's a double stun that'll take up their turns for a bit. You judgment this guy. So yeah, this guy has 0 speed, so he's not going to go fast. And even though the crew has 3 speed, it's the fact that he gets 3 turns, which is dangerous. Thank you for pulling her back to the front. Now, he's not worth attacking right now, because he's going to use his attack, and it's not going to do much. Because by his next turn, he's just going to die. Actually, he probably is worth attacking so that he can't get that off in the first place. You know what, I'll show off what happens if he gets you.
A decisive pummeling.
If the crew doesn't die from that bleed. Actually, this is enough damage for him to die. Okay, this is what happens, and he won't die now. Heave ho. Worst part is that he will heal now, and he has extra resistances to everything. So she's immobilized. It doesn't mean she can't attack though. And every time a new turn starts and ends, he will heal. So be careful, because he can heal pretty effectively. And this thing is fully healed once he has pulled someone. Now this can easily overwhelm you. Killing this thing will return you to your normal position. Won't give you any stress relief. But then again, you probably don't need it because the fight will be over. Actually, no, the fight won't be over because, you know, at least the dangerous part of the fight is gone. This enemy doesn't use Drink with the Dead a whole lot. It just doesn't use that attack for some reason. It's like a last resort, because boarding crutch is a lot better.
They are cursed to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
I don't need the dog treat. Now the thing about the crew is that it has a specific set drop. It will drop 2 trinkets. Just 2 any trinkets. Now these can be really good trinkets, or they can be just garbage, like I got. Now the unmovable helmet isn't that bad actually. Oh well. Do I want to continue exploring? My inventory's actually pretty much full, so I won't bother. So, the reason I basically did that is because I wanted this Blasphemous Vial. 15 accuracy, 40 stun, skill chance, 20% blight skill chance, but, you know, extra 15% stress damage. Doesn't matter that much. And Rose is now level 3, so I'm gonna have to get someone else. And I'm gonna go on even more adventures after that, Morty. And that'll be the end of this episode. Nomad Wagon hasn't got anything. Missions available. None that we can use these guys on. Ooh, look, Legendary Bracer. Let me show you a tale from a while back. Back in the old days, in the other early access times, like way back, the Legendary Bracer used to be the best trinket in the game. It gave you an extra 20% damage, extra 6% crit at the cost of 4 accuracy. It was really good. But, yep, sadly Legendary Brace has been, you know, debuffed beyond the fact that, you know, it's pretty pointless now. I mean, speed is really important. I mean, I guess you could use it on a Crusader, but then again, who uses the Crusader? Not me. Suncloak, Dark Tambourine, Lucky Talisman, Martyr's Seal, Drifter's Buckle, and Focus Ring. So yeah, I'm not doing that for a while. So I'll see you guys in the next episode where we do stuff. Okay, yeah, okay. Bye.